Ichiro Oda is actually delivering banger chapters back to back weekly without stopping. I mean, we had so many incredible fights happening in just 4 chapters without even the Straw Hats involved, and he just continues the trend in One Piece chapter 1082. And of course, this video contains spoilers because this is basically a spoiler video, and this initial spoilers, even though there's like a week delay, are amazing. I'm gonna talk about it in this video, even though it's gonna be a really fast and short paced video. So the chapter starts with a newspaper headline that announces that T-Bone is dead. He was killed by a citizen who wanted T-Bone's bounty from the Cross Guild, which is kind of shocking because T-Bone is one of the good guys. He's one of the good Marines that we've seen so far in the story. Meanwhile, in the Marine HQ cafeteria, we see Sengoku and Tsuru are discussing about that news and about Cross Guild becoming a rising threat, and then Hina also arrives and talks with them. This is such a cool thing that we are actually catching back up on Sengoku and Tsuru, and that Cross Guild is actually becoming a major threat because of the way they put bounties on Marines' heads. So Sengoku goes and asks Hina, "Where's Garp? I want him to try this new flavor Okaki." This is really cool because post time skip Sengoku, post retirement Sengoku just became Garp. I don't understand how the serious guy actually became a funny dude right now. Hina replies saying that Garp left a few days ago saying he's going to go and save Kobe, and this we know because we know what's happening in the recent chapters in Hachinose Island, which basically means that no Marine can actually go head there now because Garp left a few days ago. That means it's a few days journey from here, so Sengoku can't actually arrive on Hachinose Island to save Garp. Hina also states that Sword and Kujaku are with him too. Sad that she didn't mention, that is Tashigi. And Sengoku and Tsuru are like, "What?" And they just scream in the funny anime voice, which I can't definitely do. We then cut to Cross Guild base in Karaibari Island. We can see that Buggy is sending money to the family of the man that killed T-Bone. We don't know how many stars that T-Bone's bounty has, but that guy will join Cross Guild and Buggy will protect him for the Marines because, he's the Yonko and Buggy won't let a Yonko's crew member get touched, right? We can see that Cross Guild ship is built. It has the buggy head as figurehead and a clown theme. The ship has no name yet, and Crocodile Mihawk see it and beat up Buggy again, and Buggy's crewmates don't even help him, which is really cool because these kind of misunderstandings keep happening even though Buggy didn't do this literally. Crocodile and Mihawk have a valuable question, and that is, why do we have to ride on this ship? I can't believe that Cross Guild are gonna ride on a ship, which will be really cool seeing a buggy ship. For those of you who thought that Crocodile would become a good guy now, sort of like anti-hero, I don't think that's happening anytime. Crocodile wants to use Cross Guild to complete again his Utopian nation plan. He's planning to build Utopia as a military nation that won't be threatened by any force. Mihawk gives Crocodile some advices like they need to amass more power, which is really cool. If Mihawk and Crocodile actually worked together back in Alabasta, they could have easily defeated the Straw Hat Pirates. Buggy doesn't really agree with this plan. Buggy says that that's not what real pirates do, and then we see a flashback about Buggy and Shanks. It takes place 24 years ago in Loketown on the day of Goldie Roger's execution. It's an extension of the panel during Whitebeard and Shanks' conversation in chapter 434. Buggy in the flashback asks Shanks if they were going for the One Piece. Although Shanks wanted to go before that, he changed his mind and decided not to go to Laugh Tale in that moment. Which is really cool to know actually that Shanks didn't, he actually chose not to. Shanks assures him that he is going to continue being a pirate, and Buggy says that he doesn't want to work under him, who is an idiot, and Shanks is still oblivious to that fact. That's amazing. Buggy was angry since he secretly hoped that Shanks would take after Roger and become the next Pirate King. It looks like Buggy actually trusted in Shanks way more and they were actually the best of friends, and Buggy sincerely believed that Shanks should be the next Pirate King. It's really high of him, I guess, and he already had no confidence in himself. So Buggy had already abandoned his ambition since he knew he's no match for Shanks, which I can totally understand. That means Shanks was even more OP even though he was really young 24 years ago. And then Buggy says he won't forgive Shanks for losing his treasure map, and after that Buggy ran away and started his own journey. So back in the present, Buggy talks with Crocodile and Mihawk and asks if they have heard that Red Hair is on the move. Buggy is angry because Shanks gets to choose whatever he wants to do and he just chose to find the One Piece. Buggy says it may be because of luck and accidents, but I hold the same title as him now. And I guess Buggy finally realized his greatest superpower that he ever had, and that is incredible luck more than even Luffy. And he states, in that case, I want to become the Pirate King too. This is so freaking amazing. Buggy shouts this in tears, but before that, Crocodile just beats him up again, and I guess he had it coming, but looks like Buggy isn't giving up now. Crocodile even states that he is delusional and he has zero plans or preparation, and that piracy is actually a business. I mean, is he really talking about us right now? Because most of us watched One Piece in piracy, right? Right? And then Mihawk states his enemies, that is Red Haired, Blackbeard, Straw Hat. And he asks Buggy if he expects them to fight everyone else. Great that he actually considers the Straw Hats to be a rising threat because they are Yonko level now. And it's really great that Buggy, Zoro, and Sanji are actually Mihawk and Crocodile respectively. This is going to be a hell of a fight if they fight the Straw Hats. Buggy then states that we don't need to defeat them all. This is a battle of treasure. All we need to do is take the treasure first. This is just so buggy, but it doesn't look like Luffy is going to just let him take One Piece. I mean, there is definitely going to be a fight. I can't believe that Buggy might be a chance at a final villain. Then Buggy takes the microphone before Crocodile can stop in and speaks to all the Cross Guild members, and here's what he says. Buggy says, are you satisfied with your current lives? Do you remember the reason you went out to sea in the first place, which we actually know what it is? He finally says that the day has arrived, let's go take the One Piece, which makes me believe that actually Buggy might even know who has the last road poneglyph or the man with the burnt scars because he's literally on Roger's ship along with Shanks, and even Shanks might know, which would be a really great match. When we cut to Kamabaka Kingdom, we can see that 4 army commanders of the Revolutionary Army are excited because someone has returned, and that someone is Sabo, and he has returned safely even though he's with injuries. And it is revealed that Sabo was not actually in the Lucia Kingdom when Emu destroyed the island. Sabo was on a ship and he was taking someone who wanted to join the, you know, revolutionary army with him when the island was destroyed, which many people theorized based on the drawing because he was looking sideways and it looked like he was in the ocean or on a boat. So people were actually right. Hats off to those people who actually theorized it right. Sabo then enters the meeting room with Monkey D. Dragon and Ivankov, and it's really great because he's going to talk, and everyone were waiting for Dragon to make his move, and it looks like Dragon is going to showcase his powers real soon. And then Sabo tells them that he's going to tell the entire truth about what happened at Mary whatever that is. But he's going to tell about what happened there, about the Fire Elders, about King Emu, about the one who actually killed Cobra, that is Vivi's dad. That means Vivi is going to return into the story somehow and somewhere, along with, I guess, Wapol. This is going to be really interesting, guys. The final saga is so hype. But don't you worry, there is no break after this chapter. That means we get new chapter. So that was it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. This isn't really a breakdown kind of video. This is just listing the entire full spoilers, which I thought is a brand new video series that I can do in my channel. What do you think of this format? I do this, and when the official chapter comes out on Sundays, I will actually do a full breakdown kind of video that I usually do on my channel. I missed 1081 because I was kind of busy, and I don't think I'm really going to do that. But I might do for 1082, which is coming out next week and not this week. But we are going to have latest chapters coming really soon. So if you don't want to miss out on that, subscribe. I also do occasionally, anime reviews, so don't miss out on that too.